Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. It's 10 o'clock, and I'm Connie Myers. So it must be to 70 and beyond. Today is a very exciting anniversary to me. So 2 years ago, this Saturday, 90 days before my 70th birthday, I started what I called then Headed to 70. And I wanted to show what it was like, especially to younger people, what it was like when you're getting up into your older years. And I wanted to explain that it doesn't matter how old you are, that you can do anything that you want to do. So I turned 70, and it happened to be on a Saturday as well. And I decided that morning that even though I turned 70, I couldn't call it Headed to 70 anymore. I decided to call it To 70 and Beyond and to continue it. That was 2 years ago, and there's only been a handful of Saturdays that I've not been able to come to you live. I wanted to talk a little bit about, so what have I learned in 2 years? I'm 71 now, 90 days away from being 72. What have I learned over these last 2 years? Well, first of all, I was at an amazing conference this week. It's called Awesome Females in Real Estate. It's my 12th year of going. And there were 52 speakers, all just absolutely incredible, smart, talented women. And I apologize. I don't remember who said this in one of her talks, but she talked about, first of all, being adaptable. Then she talked about adjusting. Then she talked about attitude and activity. So for me, adaptable, have I had to change a few things now that I'm a little older? I can't do the same things I could do as fast. Things like cleaning the house, I used to be able to whiz through my house in 2 hours. I can't do that anymore. I'm not as agile as I was. I have to maybe watch where I'm walking a little more carefully. So what have I done? I've adjusted. I've adjusted to how you do things. And I can tell you these last 2 years, I've adjusted a lot. My attitude is always my cup is half full. And how can I take those crystalline moments, crystalline being sparkly clear, so moments of clarity, and look at my attitude and what can I do to step into the gift or opportunity that is there. And that's the activity. The things that I have done and things I have accomplished. I cannot believe I've made a list of the things that I've done over these last 2 years. First of all, I've created 3 leadership courses: Kick Butt Leadership, the master class, which was 30 hours, and then 2 other 3-hour courses. One of them called Kick Butt Leadership, the other one called Crystalline Leadership in Crystalline Moments. I've done hundreds and hundreds of amazing interviews with incredible people. I actually got ready to quit last year. I was ready to throw in the towel because I'd been sick, and I think I was suffering from a little depression. But Kirsten O'Neill squared me away. And what happened when she did that? I now have created a course called the Crisis Knowledge Management Certification. It's a 4-hour course on disasters that covers everything from natural to man-made disasters to mindset, leadership, and communication. And it's been, I've joked about it in my private group that it's been like having a 100-pound baby. But that 100-pound baby is being born. It's the C-section is lasting a little longer than I would like, but hopefully week after next it'll be fully launched and ready to go. What did I do to do that in the last, since the pandemic started, since we went into quarantine? I've written 1,000 pages of content. I've created over 500 PowerPoint slides. I've done 30 hours of videotaping, and I've created 6 webinars. So any of you people out there that think that you're 45 and your life is over, I want you to think again, because you can create whatever kind of life you want to have at any age, at any time. And it's really very simple. The first thing is you have a vision. This garden is my vision. And it started, the garden started about 6 years ago, and it's turned into a showcase. I should have put this on my phone so I could have given you a tour. I haven't done it all myself. I've had help, but man, has it turned out to be my sanctuary. I have a she shed that was a total vision for me that I wanted. I can't come out here right now because it's really, really hot and be in it because it's a greenhouse, but all of this was created, and you can create whatever you want. All you have to do is 3 things. First of all, You have to create a vision. So a vision is, you have to come from it. I've said this probably 1,000 times. You cannot go to a vision. You have to come from it. When you come from it, you must become it. In order to become it, you have to step into it. And I call that sensorizing. When you are feeling your vision and it's already happened. So what is my vision for a year from now? I'm going to be speaking and changing people's lives. My goal in 5 years, my vision in 5 years, is to take the supposed 16% of people that are prepared for disasters in this country to 25%. That's 30 million people. That is going to become my legacy for my work. So first you create a vision, and then you step into it. And when you step into it and you come from it and you're feeling it and you're sensing it all throughout your body, all of a sudden things start showing up in your life to make that happen. The other two things you have to do, which was what I didn't do when I was sick, is every day you write down 3 things you're grateful for and 3 successes you had the day before. It's really that simple, but you have to truly step into that vision. You have to become it. It's kind of like fake it till you make it. You step into it, you do it. 2 years later, I can tell you that I feel younger now than I did when I was 50. My attitude is better because I've adapted. I've adjusted to where I am today. And I call those adjustments, some people might call them failures, but they're not. They're strictly course corrections. And when you change your attitude about having it be a course correction, and all of a sudden you find the gift in that, because it is a crystalline moment, all of a sudden your attitude changes, the chemistry of your brain changes, and all of a sudden you're looking for more things to be grateful for, more successes to celebrate. It's really not that difficult. Did I believe this 9 years ago when my husband passed away? Hell no. I was a total non-believer. And it wasn't until I started embracing my life, my new life, which is 180 degrees different from my old life, that I figured out that, man, this stuff works. But you can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to go out and make $1 million. It doesn't work that way. You have to step into it. You have to step into. My initial vision for this disaster course was a 3-hour disaster course. And then I sat down with the education director at CAR, and we decided it couldn't possibly be a 3-hour. There was too much information. So now it's 4 courses. And within the certification, once you become a CKM advisor, there is a course for the consumer. So anybody that gets the certification can take that and teach it to their communities. So whatever your occupation, I work with a lot of realtors. If you are out there teaching and helping your community be better prepared, who are they going to come to when it's time to buy a house? Or if there happens to be a disaster, who are they going to come to because they know you know what you're talking about? The other thing is there's a book that anybody that gets the certification can have a chapter in that book that talks about why they got it, why they wanted to serve the community. So even if you don't want the certification, get involved with your community. Be involved with the people that you want, as clients or customers. Let them know that you are a caring part of it. We've seen a lot of that during this last few months of people stepping up and doing innovative things to let people know around them that they care. And so to me today, what I'm celebrating is me being able to express and send love and support people out there that want to step into the lives that they would love to live. And I'm hopeful that the way I'm going to get to that 30 million people is through people that want to serve their communities and be a part of bringing people to preparedness. It will save lives and it'll save tons of money. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful Saturday. And thank you so much for joining me on this great big day. I love you all. And I want to leave you with one thing, one other acronym that I learned at Awesome Females. This I do remember. This was Cheryl Layton Knowlton. She used the acronym SWEET, and she was talking about self-care. I think that's something a lot of us really lack in is really taking care of ourselves. Once you have that vision, you better make sure you do take care of yourself. And so SWEET is, first of all, you want to build up your immune system, so you need a lot of sleep, plenty of sleep, so you feel refreshed. W is for water. drinking lots and lots of water to keep yourself hydrated. E is for eating well. So eating nutrition meals. I know some of us during this period of time have gone back to our old favorite comfort food. Maybe it's cookies, maybe it's candy, maybe it's chocolate, maybe it's wine. Whatever it is, make sure that you're eating nutritionally. And then E, the other E is for exercise. And exercise could be different things for different people, whatever it is for you that is exercise. And then time. And I really liked when she talked about this because we all need, and I am as guilty of this as anybody else, thinking I don't have time for me. And I can tell you, she mentioned the app Calm. Calm gives you an option of 1 or 2 minutes of meditation. It only takes a minute or two to bring you back to the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you get way more accomplished than if you're out there trying to push yourself. So she talked about meditation, taking time for yourself. All of these things, sleep, water, eating well, exercise, is all about taking care of yourself and taking the time to love yourself. Okay, that's it for today. Happy anniversary for me. I think I'm celebrating with a really nice iced chocolate coffee. So have a good Saturday. Love you all. Bye now.